A way to start the video. And yeah, it says I'm live. Let me go ahead and share this link. I have 35 minutes here. Let's go ahead. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. There we go. Let's find a button to share this link. Discord. Okay, it says we're 100% live. I guess we'll give it a minute for people to pop in. I've got about 11 pages of stuff to get through, but we'll see what happens. Vegan cookies, good morning. First. Let's see who else pops in here. Alrighty then, number 2, Rose, you are deterred. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. As usual, I'm on the road, and I've got stuff to talk about. We're going to give it a second, guys. If you do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Helps to draw the people in here, up so those notifications be sent, stuff like that. Lets the world know we're here. Ian, good to see you. West Virginia Pappy, sup? Good morning, my friends. Good morning. You said hi? I know you still. What, you said hi? Are you not being seen or something? Interesting, huh? Hi. All right, let's see here. I can give it a few more seconds. People to pop in. Yeah, it's one of those. I actually feel pretty good today. Surprisingly good. No crazy coughs or anything. If you haven't checked in, make sure you guys go ahead and do that now. So let's go ahead and get this party started. I've got 33 minutes to make this magic happen for you guys. All right, so it seems like only a short while ago that someone penned a piece about post-election chaos. And this is actually all, this live stream is kind of focused on some of the chaos that's being caused by the lunatics on the left. It's not political. It's about violence. Okay. So it seems like only a short while ago that someone penned a piece about post-election chaos during the contest between Trump and Hillary. Back then, turmoil erupted in cities nationwide, although the most severe disturbances subsided quickly. This laid the groundwork for 4 years marked by disdain, disrespect, and deepening sense of alienation among Americans with differing views. Good morning, Blaslow. Good to see you. Man, I hate this parking lot. When it comes to unrest, the victor's identity may prove irrelevant. Half of the populace is bound to be incensed in other ways. Already, the public has witnessed at least 2 credible assassination attempts targeting President Trump. Prominent social media figures with vast followings have openly demanded his demise, seemingly without consequence from the Secret Service. Tensions could escalate further. Yet, the decision, or should I say, the discussion sidesteps these partisan divides. Now, specific candidates or the integrity of election protocol itself. Instead, it focuses on what follows and how it might impact everyone. Some fear the nation teeters on the brink of most extensive civil unrest since the Civil War. Now, observers should consider driving forces behind potential unrest. Some will genuinely believe their chosen leader was America's sole savior. Others might seize the moment to plunder amid the turmoil, facing little consequences. Both groups pose risks, though ideologies may target individuals or entities opposing their beliefs. Preparation is paramount. Okay? My daily dose of propaganda. Thank you. Nick, don't recognize you. Welcome to the stream. It's not what this is about. Nick, that's not what this live stream is. I think tariffs are good. It's if you don't believe me, ask the Canadians. They found out yesterday. They did the FAFO thing, and it didn't work out well for them. Now, getting back on point, because obviously, Nick, hey, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you, and you're welcome here. But be aware, I do have mods, and the trolls don't get fed here. So if that's what you're here for, then move along. So, like I said, this all comes down to I'm watching in the news where they're really focused on Elon, and there was a post about this is what it's like, showing pictures of like burning Teslas and vandalizing showrooms, and the charging stations being vandalized or damaged or destroyed. And someone put, this is what happens. This is what an animal does when it's cornered. And I thought to myself, no, that's not, because we're not animals. We're human beings, okay? And we have the ability to make a choice, to think through our situations, and the moral issue to do the right thing. This is not what, we're not animals, and this is not how human beings react. This is how children react, okay? Trump just bought a Tesla. I know, right? It's beautiful too. Which he's a billionaire, so he can buy any damn thing he wants. It doesn't mean anything, guys. It doesn't mean anything. Catitude, good morning. And I think that people that focus on all of these, the nuances, kind of get lost in the sauce and they forget the facts, and I think that I think that adults think about facts. They don't think about emotions. They don't think about the nuances. There's no tinfoil hat, and yeah, there was some issue there, with Trump buying a Tesla. So what? He bought a Tesla. He can't even drive it, but he's going to let everybody else drive it around because it's a symbol. It's a symbol that, oh my God, I don't recognize you, but looks like, guys, looks like the trolls are here. But it is what it is. So it's a symbol that you can't keep America down. You can't in one administration, roll out GMCs and Jeeps on the lawn and say, this is the greatest thing ever. And you can't take the number one EV developer on the frickin' planet and say that you're not allowed to come to the EV symposium because we don't like what you say. You can't do that. That's stupid. It's foolish, I don't think that that's really happened. I think you should probably go back and rewatch the entire videos there. And oh, by the way, I believe that what was that nutbag's waltz? That nutbag that thought he could be a vice president. I believe he was caught doing that shortly before or shortly after. So staying on point. And I'm probably going to start boring the crap out of the trolls now. So, because we're going to talk about preparedness stuff and not about all of their little, hey, thanks, Jay, and not about all of their little psychological problems. All right. So with that said, preparation becomes paramount in these situations. Here's why. Ultimately, readiness is essential for all. People must brace for unrest sparked directly by elections outcomes. A scenario may deem likely, while one hopes for more scattered incidents. A persistent unease suggests a larger upheaval looms. Typically, urban centers face the greatest peril. Those residing in cities or city cores might fare better visiting rural kin or friends during election week. Yet life's demands persist, and relocation may not be an option for all. For those staying put, fortifying homes against potential riots becomes crucial or critical. I hate when my paper sticks together. That's why I don't do a lot of stuff on paper anymore. No location guarantees absolute safety. Consider the rural residents who displayed a Trump flag during the last election and received a menacing letter labeling their home an arson target. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. No location guarantees absolute safety. Consider the rural resident who displayed a Trump flag. We talked about that. The note read, "Dear neighbor, you have been identified by our group as a Trump supporter. Your address has been added to our database as a target. We recommend that you check your home insurance and ensure it is currently and adequately covers fire damage. You have been given fair warning." Yeah, because these are the actions of sane people. Let's see here. This example from small town New Hampshire underscores that no one is immune. Complacency, born of geography, could not prove perilous when range and radicalism take hold. Any distinguishing household might become a mark. Fear should give way to preparedness. Yeah. Individuals should stock up to avoid venturing out. Once settled in a safe haven, people ought to plan to remain there a while. Battling through furious crowds for essentials like milk or medicine is ill-advised. Having supplies for at least a week, or ideally 2, ensures greater safety. Now, some key items, and it's going to be kind of redundant for the regular preppers, that are here. The food, water, medications, over-the-counter remedies, hygiene products, pet necessities, and then obviously the pew-pew, which we'll talk about here in a little while. On upcoming grocery runs, shoppers might aim to buy enough for 2-week stretches. Prescription medications must not be overlooked. Some might consider acquiring a prescription medication kit from like Jace Medical or something like that for critical needs. Now, when we talk about this stuff, guys, the weather's getting warmer and the people are being... Why are you all so scared? We're not scared. We're prepared. Why do you think we're scared? I mean, honestly, why do you think we're scared? We all have enough guns to just make your whole day really bad. We all have enough food and water stashed away, so we never have to even talk to you if we don't want to. Why do you think we're scared? Put that in the chat there. Real top gun. Get a real name, man. Use some spaces. Something like that. The space bar on your computer probably works a little bit. Maybe your thumbs got jammed up or something. Not sure. Let's see here. So, what is happening is the weather's getting warmer. And it's kind of ironic. It's kind of funny because... And this is just me spitballing, okay? It's just me spitballing here. Did they stop making guns when I got them? What? Real, check this out, man. Listen, you asked me a question. I asked you a question. Now you're going to ask me a question. We're just going to keep asking each other's questions and get no answers. Is that the game here? Is that the game? Love thy neighbor. We do love our neighbors, especially the ones who agree with us, especially the ones who aren't psychotic. All right, so staying informed is vital. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked there. Read the Bible. You read the Bible. You go read the Bible, real. I think you came into the wrong place to say something so stupid like that. You know what? I might as well just go to the chat. Let me say something, then I'm going to go to the chat here because there's clearly someone who needs to be squared away. I think in my mind, just what I'm seeing out on X and watching the news, and yes, I do watch all of the channels, real. All right, real. Where are you at, real? Come here. No. Cancel activity, real. It's funny, huh? Let's see. I have and real. Let's go ahead and let's just put him in a timeout there. We'll just put you in a half an hour timeout. That ought to do it. All right, that ought to. It's not that I want you to shut up, real. It's just all you're doing is you're just you're looking for a fight. That's all you're doing. It's fucking weak. It's weak, man. All right, let's see here. So what I was saying was, have you noticed that the weather's is getting warmer, so that means that we'll have more protests. It happens every summer, the Summer of Love 3.0, whatever they want to call it. But these protests, we know that a good chunk of them were paid protesters. No problem, Rose. Because my mods aren't here. I don't know where my mods are, damn it. If you want to be a mod, let me know and I'll make you a damn mod if you've got some time here. Anyway, so these paid protesters, there's no more money because Doge is finding all of these stupid funds that we've literally been paying our adversaries to pay to make these protests. Insane in the membrane. So we're actually going to be seeing something. Now JB shows up. That's okay. He was doing fine, bro. You know I let everybody talk. So I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. But it's kind of ironic that the money that has been getting used, and this is me speculating, to pay the paid protesters was our tax money funneled through these NGOs that did nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Did that report mention what town in New Hampshire that threat was made? No, it did not. It did not. But I mean, you could probably Google it. You could probably use, I tell you what, guys, if you aren't using Grok to look things up on X, you're missing out. You are missing out because that thing will give you information like nothing you've ever heard of. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy the amount of information that it will go find, and actually like give you opinions on things. It doesn't really speculate. It actually analyzes. It's pretty crazy. All right, so if I can help, I'd be glad to be a mod. Rose, you've been around here since Christ was a corporal, and now you are going to add as a moderator, and you're going to be a standard moderator. Next time you post, you're going to see some blue. You're going to see some blue. All right, let's see here. You are now, ominous, dominus, sword on one side, sword on the other side. You may rise, Queen Rose. Okay, so staying informed. It's vital. You know, people need awareness for local developments. Today's digital tools make this simpler than ever. Got a sip of little coffee here. We got enough people in here, and we've got 18 minutes left, which is about the halfway point. So if you love your country, put a 1 in the chat. America. Gonna drink some coffee. Gonna read some stuff. Gonna talk some smack. And yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh yeah. All right. So some options that you can use are police scanners. A search for, and listen to me carefully now. A search for Broadcastify, and a city's name yields online access to local channels. You should know that. Twitter, X, queries like city name protest or a city's name paired with protests or without hashtags can reveal updates. Following local news accounts helps too. Local watch groups and apps. And you guys have heard me talk about local apps like forever. That's hilarious. We had like 44 people in here, and I said, if you love your country, put a 1 in the chat, and it's down to like 33. That's amazing. We literally, you put a 2, Ian. Ian loves his country. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. But anyway, so local watch groups and apps. Social media users might join neighborhood watch groups on platforms like Facebook. Search city name and watch. Apps like Nextdoor also provide alerts. And then you have something called Alert USA. This phone app delivers swift updates on unrest, terror incidents, and more, often outpacing traditional news. Good to know. Information's reliability hinges on its sources, hysterical group members, or biased media, some of which have dubbed violent riots peaceful protests, warrant skepticism. Cross-checking facts remains wise. All right, so avoiding conflict is key. Experts who've navigated chaotic scenarios emphasize, don't be there. If caught in one, the goal becomes immediate escape. Attending a peaceful protest risks entanglement in a riot if order collapses. Mobs coalesce rapidly and act irrationally. Distance from large, volatile gatherings is safest. Though some feel compelled to counter-protest, prioritizing safety means resisting that urge. Survival, not heroics, drive such choices, though others may opt to stand firm, accepting the risks. Curiosity should not lure anyone to check out unrest firsthand. Confronting mobs solo is foolish. Property isn't worth lives. What's up, Jennifer? Good to see you. Good to see you. If you guys are watching for the first time, I'm normally here around 9 a.m. For 1 hour, Monday through Friday. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and then you will see me again. Also, you get to watch my videos. For the members, you guys already have access to the my vehicle trauma bag update. And you guys should have. I know that there's at least 8 of the members that have watched it already as of last night. I haven't checked today. But if you're a member, you can see it now. And if not, then it will drop for everybody else at 3 p.m. today. Membership has its privileges. All right, let's see here. Discretion proves the best defense. We got 14 minutes left. Evading conflict entirely tops the list of strategies. Staying unnoticed depends on unrest, local intensity. Some measures suit extreme scenarios more than routine disruptions. Recommendations include locking all doors and windows, securing sliding doors with metal bars, and adding decorative grids over glass-heavy doors. Keep pets indoors to avoid exploitation by intruders or cruelty from agitators. Ignoring door knocks, as many home invasions begin with a ruse. If you didn't know that, a lot of home invasions are just somebody knocking on your door with ill intent. My pages are all stuck together, guys. I gotta get that unstuck. There we go. Gathering family in one room, perhaps for a movie night in a dim rear space to monitor everyone's whereabouts if trouble strikes. Recognizing the first responders might be overwhelmed or, in rare cases, untrustworthy amid widespread chaos. Self-reliance becomes critical. There was a lot of, during the big riots where people were like trying to go into the rural areas and start stuff, there were incidents of the people trying to say that they were with the power company, and there were also people that were trying to say that they were police officers. And then when they're badge, it's like with the Ring cameras and hell, just the peepholes still work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you don't have a peephole on your front door, put a 0 in the comments. Put a 0 in the chat, man, because that's you got to have a peephole. You got to have a peephole. If you don't have a peephole and you got a Ring camera, put a 1 in the chat. All right, so going to the original threat thread that we were talking about here. Yeah, Cuckv's like, because I have a solid steel door. Fire poses a real threat. Okay, guys? Peppers. Fire poses a real threat. Now, arson often accompanies unrest, typically targeting cars or businesses, but sometimes homes. I have a porthole. There you go. Let's see here. Cowardly by nature, fire requires no confrontation, driving occupants out into danger. Precautions include mounting fire extinguishers throughout the home. You can buy them in multi-packs. You can buy them in frickin' the kind that are literally just giant. They look like the old hairspray cans, you know what I'm saying? But they'll put a fire out. Testing and maintaining them regularly. Basically, Allstate provides maintenance tips. You can go to their website and get it maintenance tips. Installing fire escape ladders in upper rooms with practice drills for children. Using one of those ladders is not as easy as it looks on TV, guys. So if you have one, you should be practicing. Monitoring nearby fires, as they can spread if responders are hindered by crowds. Yeah, some douchebag could start a fire at somebody's house, and then it could literally jump from house to house to house to house. Oh, I have a message for a review. What's this say? Oh, come on, House of Henry. House of Henry, get a house. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see that. Everybody's got one. They all stink, buddy. I have a feeling yours probably stinks a little bit more. Anyway, so defensive readiness is essential. Should ill-intentioned parties target a home despite precautions? Families must protect themselves. Sometimes conflict arrives unbidden, and it's many stockpile firearms and ammunition for such moments. Guns level the playing field. A trained individual, regardless of size, can repel multiple threats. Without them, odds plummet against the determined intruders. A breached door rarely signals friendly intent. Plans should involve meeting such incursions with decisive force. Key steps include, but are not limited to, keeping firearms accessible at all times. Home invasion unfolds in seconds. Mastering weapon use through consistent practice. Unfamiliarity breeds danger. Basically, it's a tool. You should know how to use it. That's an extra piece of paper. Teaching children gun safety. Ideally, training them to handle firearms if age appropriate. Is this the real? I don't know what that is, man. I don't know what that is. Designating a safe room with a solid door, communication tools, and weapons where vulnerable family members retreat until danger passes. Apartment safe room tips hasten setup. Guys, if you live in a place where riots could erupt, where you believe that riots are likely to erupt, and you don't have a safe room for your children, safe room for a child could literally be a closet, okay, that has a reinforcing bar inside of it, so that basically no one can get into that closet without tearing that door apart, without that kid flipping that bar up. And they should know how to use it too. All right, so contingency planning. It's non-negotiable, guys. You should definitely have a contingency plan. A single backup plan falls short. In chaos, individuals must perpetually assess, what if this happens next? Even hunkered down demands flexibility. Escape routes must be mapped, whether fleeing a fire, overwhelming odds, or a breached home. Property holds less value than life. Adapting swiftly is paramount. The long-term outlook looms large. One hopes these measures prove unnecessary, but preparedness addresses the just in case. Foresight guides actions against potential threats. Recent years have battered the United States. The border crisis, from protests morphing into riots to foreign gangs seizing apartment complexes. The left could ignite an already smoldering nation. A contested outcome might drag uncertainty and unrest into months ahead. Violence grows commonplace and polarized beliefs harden. No one, regardless of location or stance, will escape this kind of ripple effects entirely. With that said, I have 6 minutes and I'm going to go to the chat here real quick. Indiana has castle law still, so you can really protect yourself. I like it. Cuckfee says, in the People's Republic of Michigan, we have safe storage laws. Firearms must be locked up if minors are present. Yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid. What do we got here? I can't read. It's green, so I can't. Bradley. Oh, it's Brad. Okay, Brad Collins. Simple things like changing the screws in your door jambs, the 3-inch screws. Exactly. We talk about that a lot. Good morning. Bradley's saying good morning. We got Miko says, if you don't have at least 20 cameras in your front yard, you need at least 20 cameras in your front yard now. I don't know. That seems a little excessive. It seems a little excessive. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's see here. They've even proved that police coming in can still violate that rule. Louisiana has plenty of bayous and gators. I know, right? That's hilarious. What's up, Bullseye? Good to see you. I didn't get a notification. I'm here at 9 a.m., man. I'm here at 9 a.m. Unless I was actually about 9:15, I think. So All right, guys. So I've got 5 minutes left. And if you, whatever you guys want to talk about, it can be relevant to this or whatever you want to talk about. I don't care. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We can either play Stump the Prepper or Stump LP, or we can roll to the political stuff or whatever you guys want to talk about. I can tell you that I am very interested in seeing what happens with the Department of Education today. It's gonna be interesting. You tried the Ready Wise food and it was delicious. There you go. There you go. I'm going to be doing, so I've ordered, so I may, I don't even like saying this, because whenever I find something really cool for you guys, I basically miss out on the opportunity to like make a few bucks. Justin, hold on one second. But I may have found a company that sells freeze-dried meats, uncooked freeze-dried meats, that is the least expensive company that I could find, that I've seen so far. And because freeze-dried meats are, especially uncooked freeze-dried meats, are expensive. You're talking like $45 for like 6 to 8 hamburger patties. And I think I found one that is just doing the deed. They're just making food. They don't care about anybody else. They're not advertising. And it got here before the other stuff. So now what I've done is I've ordered some freeze-dried meat from a reputable company that is doing deals. It's making money pretty well. And I think I found a better one. So we're going to find out once that gets here, and I'll probably do the taste test next week. And the reason is because I've got to tomorrow's live stream will actually be long in the morning. No, wait, you're going to get the regular live stream in the morning, and then I'm going to get on the road and I'm headed to Richmond and for the YouTubers conference. And then I'm going to I'll live stream while I'm doing that drive. I know you guys how you guys love that one, you know. And then I'm going to drive back, and it goes in the evening, but I'll drive back in the morning and I'll do a live stream then from the road. And then what is it? And then so that'll put me, that's Thursday, that's Friday. And then obviously no more from that. And then we head to New York this weekend, and we're going to be in New York for like 4 days doing the cancer stuff. And then after that, that's when I'll be able to do the taste test for you. So are we going to get a road camera view, Justin? Well, yeah, when I'm driving, sure. Let's see. So Justin actually put a whole paragraph in here. A second. Let me go find that. Jennifer, guess got freeze-dried wholesale last night. Yeah, I've been told, Jennifer, this is great. I've actually did the deal that Doomsday Queen had worked out with their company for, if you bought three of the eggs, you got 2 of the meats for free. So that's like a $74 savings. I'm not going to complain about that. Where is that, Justin? I thought you put a whole freaking paragraph in here. Hold on. Cuck V. Just got 30 cameras. Okay. Do you approve of Trump using Doge to go through our finances? I think it's really great that they're uncovering a lot of unnecessary spending. And sorry about that, because the text on the chat on a phone is super duper small. Yes, I do. I 100% approve. But the left is they're getting super edgy about something. They're getting a little crazy. They're getting judges involved. They've got one judge that has said that they need to turn over documents about their inner workings and things like that, freedom of information type stuff. And I'm sure that Doge is like, okay. So it's like they're looking for something that doesn't exist. In all of the interviews, it's like, we don't like what you're doing. Well, do me a favor. If you could pick one of the things that you don't like what we're doing, and then tell me if you don't like that savings. Just tell me that. And they're like, no, well, we don't like this, or they don't want to focus on what the mission is. You know, one of my favorite socialists was complaining this morning about how Doge hasn't saved any money whatsoever. Um, and I was like, dude, it's been 51 days. That's my alarm. I gotta go. It's been 51 days. What do you think we're gonna accomplish in 51 days? You know what I'm saying? It's stupid. You can literally go to the Doge.gov website and see exactly what they're doing, and whether it's like were they able to recoup money, or whether they were it's like, okay, the money's gone, but this is never happening again, and that's going to save money in the future. It's like they don't see these people don't see the big picture. They do not see the big picture. So the left note, yeah, I did a video for X yesterday, and apparently it caught a little bit of traction. And it was like, well, these people, they don't like it because all of their friends are not getting their money anymore. And I was like, no, that's not what this is about. This is about them not getting money anymore. Congressmen make $174,000 a year. How are they worth $66 million? Okay. Well, the stock market. No, they don't play in the stock market. Their wife can do it. Oh, so their wife can do the loophole. So they can still lie. They can still cheat, and they can still, they have the right. No, they don't have the right to do it. You know what I'm saying? They are supposed to be stateswomen, okay? They don't have the right to do these things. So a little Dry Creek showed up. Let's see. Now I want to order sushi. I might order some of that stuff, but that's to me that's a fad, man. Survival. Listen, okay. So I like the idea. And I really got to go, but I got to tell you, I like the idea. Okay, because that's going to be like, it's the end of the world, and I really wish I had some sushi. By the way, I have some sushi. Let's rehydrate some sushi and eat it, and it's delicious. But the thing is like, so food for survival is sustainment. Okay, it's supposed to like sustain you. When's the last time you ate sushi and then walked away and half an hour later were hungry again? So I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see here. I'm mostly ordering protein from. Yes, exactly. Protein. That is the best. That is the absolute best. That's and most economic way to get. Well, I won't say most economic because canned protein is going to be less expensive. But for long-term protein, keep doing it, lady. Keep doing it. All right, guys. Let's see here. But that looked good. I know, right? I might do it just to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an affiliate, so. But I do like sushi. All right, guys. So I gotta go. Stay safe. Have a great day. Don't forget, I got a video dropping at 3 p.m. today. And have a great day. Bye-bye.